Hi, it's Len here. I just wanted to make a really quick video, unscripted, on the fly, off the cuff, whatever you want to say, to tell you about my experience building email profit engine with Kyvio, which is a funnel builder, membership website, affiliate management, and email marketing tool all wrapped into one. Um, Let me first start by telling you a little bit about Kyvio. Kyvio is something comparable to Builderall or ClickFunnels or even Infusionsoft. Um, Basically, you can build your landing pages and sales funnels. You have your secure area for members with products, digital products, learning and education products. You can collect leads and send email campaigns directly from within Kyvio. And you can also manage your own affiliate network. You can do all of these things anyway with other platforms. Like you can build your landing pages in WordPress using OptimizePress. You can have a membership site also with OptimizePress or with any other WordPress plugin. You can have your leads and send email campaigns through MailChimp or through Aweber. And you can you can manage your affiliates through WarriorPlus or JVZoo. But those are four separate tools with four separate logins, four separate places, four separate technical support areas. Kyvio wraps all of them up together in one. And I discovered Kyvio about a month ago, which was just before I was about to release Email Profit Engine. And I decided to use Kyvio as a bit of a test, just to see how it would work, because I wasn't looking forward to using all of these different tools in all these different places and trying to connect them all. So, I'm a WordPress guy. I love WordPress, but sometimes it doesn't like to play with others very well. So I decided to use Kyvio as an experiment and see how it went. And I have to say, I really enjoyed the experience. Like, it was fun to put this together. And it was fast, it was lightweight, it was intuitive, and I would like to show you how it all works. So here's my Kyvio dashboard. Now, I just want to preface this by saying that I don't have access to all the tools that I mentioned on this account because I got this account from an AppSumo special. And I bought one license to try it out. It was a one price flat rate for the basic license with a couple of other things missing. And after about 10 or 15 minutes, I realized this is an incredible platform, and I bought 5 more licenses. So it immediately converted me to a Kyvio fan. Let me tell you about what I did specifically for Email Profit Engine. But here in the dashboard, you see we have Smart Funnels, which is where you build out your front side pages. So your landing pages, sales pages, upsell and downsell pages. You can create webinar pages and registration pages, and just regular pages that you would use for your legal terms of service, etc. Then you have the memberships, which is where you actually build out your product and have access to, you assign access to your members. They also have a blog builder so that you can create announcements or post blogs and updates and create a bit of inbound marketing. And they have the email marketing tool, which is basically a autoresponder, lists, broadcasts. It's like every other main email marketing service provider. All of this is built in, so really great. There's the other module is the affiliate manager, where you can basically set up your own affiliate network, much like you'd see on WarriorPlus or JVZoo or ClickBank. So instead of having to pay them commissions, pay them fees, you would handle everything within your own site. Let's jump into the funnels. This site is my email profit engine site. I've set up a funnel, and as you can see, I have several pages here. This is my sales page. You can see I have an upsell page and custom pages and a couple of other pages. Basically, these are just labels. They're types. The pages all work the same, but it's easier to filter them and organize them with these different sort of categories. But you can see the other types of pages are pre-sale pages, sales, webinar registration, webinar replay, landing, opt-in page, thank you page, upsell, downsell, and custom pages. Really easy to set those up. And once you do, they basically are like a drag and drop editor. This is really where I think Kyvio is as a few steps ahead of other page builders. Like I'm thinking of in WordPress, I'm thinking of the WPBakery, which is what used to be called Visual Composer, and there's Beaver Builder and things like that. I think this works so much easier and faster. I built these pages so quickly, and it's basically a drag and drop system where you can just click and edit text. You have all of these different tools up here, very similar to WordPress. It uses Google fonts. You can specify your default settings in the page setup, but it has a whole bunch, not all of the Google fonts, because really who uses all of those Google fonts? It just bloats your website. But all the formatting is there. And as I said, it's drag and drop. I can just pick it up and move it anywhere I want. And it also has undo and redo, multiple undo and redo. Here's all of the elements that you can add to your page. So blocks are these entire sections of the site. And as you scroll down, you can see I have another block here in dark with the dark background. Here's another blue block, black, and another white one. So blocks are the big chunks, and then within the blocks you can add everything else. Columns, up to 6 columns. Text with your headings, H1, H2, H3, and standard paragraph text. Once you drop text in, you can format it to any size and format you want. There's also some standard or some default settings, and text with image to sort of speed up your layouts. On the box tab, we've got the sort of 4 standard, notice boxes, features, panel boxes, product boxes, and all of these are editable. So once you drop it in, you can edit the color, edit the font size, and everything within them. And some attractive testimonial boxes. So very nice presets. And really the presets just help you tweak everything. Like you can tweak them to make them exactly how you want, but they're already very nice. You drop in an image. Every time you upload an image, it gets sent to an Amazon S3 bucket. So it's really fast at delivering the page on the front end because it's coming from the Amazon servers, CDN. You can also insert your video from YouTube or Vimeo. You can also import a video if you have an embed code from any other hosting site. There's some standard buttons that they've created, and once you bring in a button, and let me show you a button that I created. Once you bring in a button, you can customize the style as well as the size, and you can tweak all of that, the font size and the width. You can adjust the font family, the colors, corners. So I can make this like a rounded corner, like a pill shape, or totally square. The margin around the icons, if you wanted to add icons in front or behind the text, and the actions. So you've got your three basic actions like redirect to a URL, open a pop-up, and submit a form. And I'll get to the forms in a second. Here are the forms. They've got some preset forms where you can create your own blank form using these input fields. And it integrates with almost anything. It integrates with their own, Kyvio's own email marketing platform, but you can also integrate it with Aweber or MailChimp or whatever. So there's no reason why you can't continue to use any email marketing platform that you already have. Instead of migrating to Kyvio, there's no reason why you can't continue to do that. And they actually work a lot better to bring in this type of form. It actually works a lot better than trying to use the embed code from Aweber, for example. Like I can adjust this form to be instead of stacked, I can have it horizontal or inline and adjust the width so that everything lines up nicely. So you can see that already to do this in Aweber with an Aweber form, you'd have to like code all kinds of CSS to get that to work. So doing it this way just makes it a lot easier. There's so many other ways to do this within here. You can hide the labels, adjust the settings on the fields. It's really, really easy. I love this. And format, again, for your margins. And when you have the integration set up, you can say, subscribe to an email list or register to a webinar or register to a webinar and subscribe to a list. So there's a lot of different things you can do with the integrations. And there are so many different integrations for email, for webinars, for whatever. And all of those elements are completely customizable. Moving on, there's some sort of attraction items here, like a countdown timer for like if you want to put a sense of urgency on your page, or a counter upper, whatever that is. If you've got social proof, you can use these count ups to sort of reveal that information. Speaking of social, you can add your social bars here so that you can tie in your social integration. And if you've got a Facebook page or a Discuss account, you can bring in the comments from those areas right onto this page so that you can add a little bit of two-way conversation. And then finally, there's some miscellaneous things like message bar, alert message, tabs, lines like separation lines, extra space like padding, and HTML. And I use the HTML quite a bit because there's some places where I wanted to customize like a table or a certain type of div. You can just drop in an HTML, and I'll just drop it in right there. And you can see that once you click it, this is just pure HTML. You can include scripts as well. However, scripts that you put in here might not work as well as if you use some of these scripts and tracking code options on the page. So here you have head scripts, and you can see that I've got my Google Analytics set up on this page. And body scripts, you can see that I have Provely, which is a social proof little applet. It shows people that have purchased from this page. You could also put stuff in the footer if that works better for you. But you could put in your Hotjar tracking here, or any other kind of third-party scripts that you want to run on the page, and that works so well. These pages are also they're also responsive, so you can go up here and see what it would look like on mobile, and it automatically adjusts so you can see how it would look to the majority of people looking at this on a smartphone or a small tablet, and you can make things adjust according to that. And if something doesn't look right on on mobile, you can always adjust the way it looks using the visibility tab. So let's say I don't like the way that this looks on mobile, so I'm going to hide this on small devices so that it's not going to show. So if I go back here, so you can see that that headline just disappeared. And then I could create a new headline that's smaller, or maybe it's different color or something, and then set that only for small screens. So I can tweak exactly what people are going to see on what type of device. So I really enjoy that. You can also do split testing on every page that you create. So by default, you're on variation A, but you can create a new variation starting with a duplicate of the current variation or starting from scratch. I think it's better to just do A/B testing on small changes. So I usually duplicate the current variant, and then you can see that it's going to load. Now I'm on variation B, so now I can change my headline or change the placement of the video or something along those lines. And it's going to show me the statistics. So when I come back here, I'll be able to see, I see that this is a test. I'll be able to see the statistics by going here to the general settings and split test. So you can see here that it's, nobody's seen this page because I didn't actually publish it. Well, it says published, but nobody's actually seen it because it's just now. So there's a lot you can do. I really am just scratching the surface here, but I wanted to also show you a couple of features about the site. See, I'm not scripting this, so I'm not really, I don't have a plan here. You can see, if I move this down, you can see that my account is actually called minimalworkday.kyvio.com. And that's what my pages would show up as, but I wanted to brand it according to my product, which was Email Profit Engine. So I set up a domain, and you can map your domain onto the Kyvio account. So when I set this up, I set up a CNAME record and put emailprofitengine.com so that when I go to Email Profit Engine here, it's showing me my Kyvio pages. So that was pretty awesome. Now, in the members area, the smart members, you can see that I've got 3 different products set up. I'm going to just look at the first one, which is the core training for my product. And you've got your basic info, payment options, price levels, and actions and contents. The basic information is just, what it is. I won't bore you with all of that. Under payment options, you can have any number of payment processors active. I've set this one up to be specifically through WarriorPlus advanced, which, I was planning to release this on WarriorPlus anyway, so it worked out that I could do that. But I could go back and change all of my buttons to work with PayPal or Stripe and keep 100% of my sales if I take this offer off of WarriorPlus. In any case, this is what you can do. You can integrate with almost any payment processor. Your price levels, you can set up price levels, and including the type of payment. Is it a one-time, a subscription, or free? Who can purchase it? And then down here you would have your IPN URL. So this is what you would put into WarriorPlus, which if I switch over here, you can see this is my main product. And just down here, here's the notification URL, and that's what I paste in there. So this is what's going to communicate between WarriorPlus when someone purchases this product. It sends the information, the payment information, back to Kyvio, and they become they become a member, and they have access to this product. So let's have a quick look at how the memberships. Oh, sorry, I want to show you the contents. actions are pretty cool too, because you can set a specific action to happen. So in this case, I've said when a new customer is added to this, add them to an autoresponder. And I'm using my Aweber account. And I have, it's automatic for this one to go to one of my campaigns. And that's also set up through WarriorPlus. So I think that's where I have the integration. If I wasn't using WarriorPlus, this action would take care of that. For the contents, I've set up 3 modules, the main training and some bonuses and unannounced extras. And so you can see you set up a graphic, and then you have your lessons according to each module. And these are basically the same format of, so you can see that it's like a learning management system. This is a very common thing. I think a lot of other plugins do it this way. And to edit them, it's very simple. It's very much the same drag and drop process where you have your text, images, videos, buttons, boxes, spaces, lines and spaces, and you just build the content, and you can format it any way that you want. In fact, there's even more that you can do on these pages rather than the other sales pages, but it's very similar. So I love this. I'm going to cancel out of that. And so let me go back to members. You can have all members. You can add members, import and export members. Your theme pages, this is for like your login screen, and you can customize them. The membership settings, this is where you would customize your branding. So your site name, members area, the slug, a couple of settings for security. Email settings is great because you can customize your outgoing server as well as your signature, and then the notification emails that Kyvio sends automatically. You can tweak these to have specific messages, and it's the welcome emails, confirmation emails, forgot password, purchase receipt, and canceled subscriptions. So I really like that. And the registration form, you can customize this according to your own needs. I'm not using this for Email Profit Engine because this data is coming from the purchase receipt between PayPal and WarriorPlus. And finally, we have some reports and stats. This stuff is coming. The team at Kyvio are working really hard right now to make sure they're compliant with the EU's deadline for the GDPR, and that's sort of changed a lot on the web. There's a lot of responsibility both between Kyvio and us as users and sellers. So, you know, there's a lot going on there, but the reporting is going to be fantastic. I don't have the affiliate management, but there's the blog. Here's the blog builder. I'm not using the blog builder, but you can see that it works, you know, a lot like WordPress or something like that, where you set up your sort of main settings, widgets, external scripts. Once you go through the setup, you can go through your posts and pages and categories, tags. It's very similar. And I'll go finally to the email. Again, I'm not using this because I already had a Aweber account set up. But once you go through the setup guide, then you have your broadcasts, sequences, lists, subscribers, opt-in forms, your SMTP settings, so that it's sending out from your own email address, and some email templates. So really, really powerful. I'm going to start using this for my next campaign just to see how it goes. You can see that it's you know, they're changing the branding and the style of the site, but very, very powerful. I've enjoyed this. I'm going to be using this all the time now. I also wanted to mention that right now, today's April 6th, For the next 2 weeks or so, Kyvio is having a special promotion that is being the affiliates are only Kyvio users, so it's not open to the public. And the commission structure is not based on money, but it's actually based on like rewards. So when I have a referral through my affiliate link, sign up with Kyvio for even for the $1 trial, I will get upgrades on my account, and so will the referral. And the more referrals I get, the more upgrades I get, and my referrals get. So, so there's an incentive not only for me but for my referrals to join up. Let me quickly go over here. The pricing structure, like you can start for $1, and I think it's 14 days. Which, if you've got a product ready to launch, you can do this. You can put this together and launch, and still have time left over to play. The basic package is $29 a month. It's a steal because even if you make one sale, you've paid for this. You can see all the stuff that you get here with the basic package. The business package just bumps you up 5 sites per account. You can have 3 team members, and you get the affiliate marketing, the affiliate memberships. And if you have clients that you provide web services for, local businesses or what have you, you can always get the Kyvio Pro plan and use this because you get 15 sites and 10 team members. So you can create sites for your clients, give them access, and then basically you could charge them this much per month each because it's well worth it. You're providing them with a website page builder, a membership site and learning management system, email marketing tool, affiliates, so they can turn their members into affiliates and attract more buyers and subscribers. There's a lot of possibilities here, and this is something that I'm definitely going to be looking into. So that's it. That's my review. I don't want to labor this any longer, but definitely check it out. My link is below or in the comments, and if you have any questions about Kyvio or how I set up things in Email Profit Engine, by all means, leave me a comment or a question, and I'll answer it. And you know what? If you've got a product that's ready to go, here's an offer for you. I just thought of this. If you've got a product that's ready to launch and you were thinking about doing this on WarriorPlus and you want to give Kyvio a try, use my link, sign up for the trial, and I will help you design and integrate with WarriorPlus because I've done that now and I know how it works and I know the ins and outs. I will help you set that up. One thing I didn't even show you was all the different templates that you get with the smart funnels. There's like 100 different templates. So if I add a page, I'm going to just do this really fast. Sorry guys, just hold on a second. So we'll create a page. So here's my page. And you can see that there are a whole bunch of different templates. And they come in different funnel types. So lead gen, sales, product launch, and webinar funnel types. So here's a whole set for a dating niche. You don't have to use it as a dating niche, right? You can just take it for the structure and then customize it according to what looks good for you. Like, I don't want this guy on my landing page. That's not me. I would put a picture of me, but I like how there's a space for a picture in the background and then this launch thing. So I would use this as a framework. And once you've designed a page, you can save it as your own template. So I think I saved one of my pages as a template. Here it is. And this is what I use to start all of my pages again, within the email profit engine funnel. So I can just go through and delete all the stuff that I don't need. So really, really powerful. And again, I don't want to labor it, but it's a really, really powerful system. I'm really glad that I discovered it, and I think that you should try it out. And if you do, if you click my link and try it up, I'll help you set up your first product, and you can see how it works. All right, thanks for watching. Now go have a nap or a cup of coffee to wake up after this long, unscripted review. Cheers.